this? Hello, let me see who's on. I'm not that late, am I? Okay, let me see. Ah! What's going on? Let's see. I am not napping. Well, I was napping. Let me see. Here I am. Hey, everybody. Let me see who's on. Hey, D'Angelo. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Courtney. Uh, hey, Chantel. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Court. Um, Look at y'all just having a conversation while I'm being late. Hi, Faith. Look at y'all handling things without me. Ooh, let me turn them lights off. They like blinded in the back. Look at y'all handling things without me. See how y'all did that? Oh, I hate getting seeds in my mouth. Hey, Rachel. Okay. I have some paper here. I just have some plain paper. Do I? I do. Oh, here's my. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I need to put this away. Okay, hey. Happy Sunday. Hi, Deanna. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I'm really not in the mood to decant right now, even though I do need to decant. I do have a few orders. Not that many, which is awesome. So I do need to decant, but I'm not mailing out till next week anyway. And I'm going to have a kind of semi-relaxing week. So here's the deal. I just want to sit here, talk, chat, and I have samples that I need to start going through. So even though I have a bunch of decants, I just don't have the energy for them today. I might get to them. I'll get to them tomorrow by myself. Now that's up to y'all. Would you all prefer that I decant and talk, or would you all want? Do you all want to go through some of these? I was not starting already. I was not. I swear I wasn't. Right? It's a holiday. Why is this thing so sticky? I got something on here sticky. Don't start with me, because I see. Okay, so I got a bunch of samples. So I'm gonna go through some that Josh sent me, and if we get through those, we're gonna go through the ones that Kia sent me. Okay. See what I'm saying? Y'all trying to start me up. Y'all trying to start some shit. Samples. Okay, so if we're doing samples, I don't have to sit here. So we're going to travel over there because it'll just be easier for me to do them over there. So let's get ready to travel across the room. So we got to do some traveling, y'all. It won't be hard. It won't be hard. I'm cutting paper. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I swear I am. But it is a holiday weekend, y'all. You know what? No, the golden rule is teeth, no teeth. That's the golden rule. No teeth. I'm just saying. Remind me to tell y'all a story about that on the other side. Because that's a funny story. Y'all better y'all need to have a secretary to remind me some of these things I want to tell y'all on the other side. Somebody needs to keep up with this. So I'm just saying, remind me to tell you the teeth story about somebody I know. It was hilarious. Okay, so I have cut these up. Hi, Shannon. Hey, Helen. Just remind me to tell y'all that on the other side. Okay, so we're going to travel. So let me get my stuff. Let me get my water. Let me get my water. Let me take it over here. All right, we over there. Now I need to unplug. So I need to plug up over there. And I take the samples that I was going to do. break nothing now. The hell, Louise? Don't be breaking shit. You can't be breaking nothing. Hey, Mario. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn on the real light so y'all can see me. Okay. Now we're back where we're supposed to be. Let me plug this in. Plugged in. Now let me turn on the lights. See how much I got to do for y'all? Oh man, let me turn on the air. It's getting a little hot in here. It's getting a little hot in here. Alrighty, now we are back. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Oh, I can't see. Okay, I can see better. All right. Hey, everybody. Okay. No, you know what, Deanna, you the one be trying everything. You know that you the person who tries everything and then sells everything. How, Shelly, how are you? You know what I forgot I owned? Now this is not gonna start anything again tonight, but I forgot I still haven't tried these on, y'all. I still have not tried these. So I gotta try these on, but not today. We're not trying the duo and the twin on. We're not doing it today. But they are here, and I had forgot about them. Okay. Okay. Let's, why? These glasses are filthy. I can't see none of them. Okay. Let's just take them off and quit playing with ourselves. Let that one go, y'all. Okay. So I have some, my opinions are well, Jimmy. So, okay, so no, I haven't tried them yet. Let's just be honest. I bought them for the packaging alone. I didn't care what they smelled like. I bought them for the packaging. So I did. Okay, so I think these. Okay, no, okay. So let me put some lip gloss on so we can really get started. Okay, let's get really started now. Okay, lip gloss is on. At least my lips look right. It's late night. I'm about to drink some water. But I got some lip gloss on. Okay, so let's talk. Hey, how was y'all weekend? Okay, so we ain't nobody working. So we got Josh and Kelly. Kia sent me some samples recently. So we're going to go through them. So let's hit Josh first. Josh, you know Josh sent me. So we got all these. Now, Kia sent me Fenty, but I'm not going to do that one today because I've actually tried it on. And I'm going to do a review thing of all the stuff that's been the popular ones, the ones that were hyped up that came out. So we have Slow Dive by Hiram Green. Slow Dive. Now, you know I don't know nothing about the notes and none of this stuff. So I ain't looking up nothing. Don't ask me to. If y'all want to know if y'all really like it or you want to know the notes, go ahead and look it up. So this is Slow Dive by Hiram Green. Right off the rip. Oops, I'm sorry. It smells kind of good. I have not said a peep about it. I'm going to tell y'all about invite only. I have not said a peep. Okay, this is nice. I like it, but I would definitely have to try this one on skin. It's kind of it's got an ambery vibe to it and a spiciness to it. And let's see what else. What am I trying to? Kind of a almost like a baked bread. That's what it is. The beeswax. That's what I'm smelling. Because I love beeswax. But it kind of smells like baked bread to me. Like when you go into a really good bakery and they've just baked bread, it smells like baked bread to me. So kind of like a bakery bread kind of vibe. I can see the beeswax in it and the honey, but it's not that I don't know if this would be a honey I would want to wear. Like I like Stung, I like Honey by Ganache, I like Bee by Ellis Brooklyn because it has this kind of yeast. That's what it is. It's kind of got this yeasty smell to me. Now I'd have to try it on my skin, but on the paper it kind of smells yeasty. Okay, so this one is Tudo Azul, and I can't remember the name of the company because this is this? It's not Hiram Green. I forget who this is because it's somebody that she's been liking lately, and I can't think of the name of the company, but it's called Tudo. I'm gonna show y'all Tudo Azul. Okay, I know Josh has been talking about it a lot, and I can't think of the name of them. Can I be honest with y'all? I'm not as enamored with super sweet stuff anymore. I'm not. Like the super sweetie, gourmandy kind of stuff. I'm not liking it as much. Shelly, where you at? Oh, and I got some makeup coming. I've been all over the place, y'all. But I adulted. Y'all should be proud of me. I adulted this weekend. Okay, this is a really pretty summer fragrance. It's like floral and fruity, but it's citrusy. It's got a citrus note to it. It's citrusy, kind of orangey vibe, kind of sweet, but a little floral. Kind of in the vibe of light blue, but better. Did you? I'm trying not to. Okay, because I have done so much damage lately that I cannot afford to do anymore. Yeah, Anima Vinci. There we go. There we go. Y'all couldn't see that, but I just spilled water all down me. I'm like, what happened to my lip? Where did my lip go? Hi, Toria. My lip just disappeared for a minute. So I did buy some clothes for school because I needed some clothes. So that was the first part of adulting, because I bought stuff that was strictly for work. And then I bought, don't you hate when you feel like fragrance got in your mouth? Then I bought a table set for my kitchen area. I was so proud of myself. I adulted this weekend. Hey, Crystal, I adulted, and then I went and bought plants. So it was all about the adulting. Have I bought anything on the Labor Day sales? I saw that. I saw you were purging, girl. I saw that, Shelly. So this is Jasmine Ylan. Okay, this says that I should be wearing this because this is all sexy and everything. I ain't smelled it yet, just the name. Jasmine Ylan. Yes. Yes, I need this. It's got a cleanness to it, but I like it. Okay, I might need this one too. This, I'm proud of myself. I'm not a fan of adulting either. In a perfect world, let's just talk about a perfect world. I think this is Anima Vinci. She didn't put the names of the houses, so I don't know. So it's called Jasmine Ylan, but it's really pretty. Definitely like that one. So in a perfect world, adulting would be optional. Right, because your son's a chef. I'm mad I didn't get to go to his restaurant. You would not recommend what? All right. I think that, if people want to adult, because some people like adulting, some of us don't. But then again, you have people that will adult for the whole, that, because the people who will work forever. I'm one of the people, I wish I didn't have to work. I wish I was, independently wealthy. If I was independently wealthy, I would be so bad. Y'all would be getting laughs from, yes, I am in, I would be everywhere. I'd be visiting people. I'd be just doing shit. Like people be saying, oh, they need to work. I find those people quite, quite, quite interesting. When you hear people who say I gotta work to keep busy. I'm like, you can't find nothing else to keep busy doing? I can think of a wealth of things that I can keep busy doing besides going to a damn job. I promise you I can. I promise you. I be napping on the damn plane. That's why I be napping. Like when people say that, I be like, you need to get out. You need to find some interest of your own. You need to find some interest of your own, because clearly you don't know. You have nothing to do with your space of time. Because ain't no way I'm going to say, there's no way I would say that I can't find something to do besides work a job. Hi, Nikki. I promise you, I could find all kinds of shit to do. Listen, first off, I could spend a whole year. I could spend a year just going to places picking out perfumes, right? Right? I'd go to Paris. I'd be buying shit there. Well, hey, I'd be buying all kind of shit in Paris. I have no problem. I promise you, other than the fact that we have got this medical thing going, quarantine wasn't bad. Quarantine was quite relaxing. It was such a relaxing time. But I also say, those are people who are not comfortable being by themselves, just in general. I have no problem with being by myself. Hell, and I get it. Some people are not very comfortable. They need, the interaction with other people and all those other things. Hence why YouTube was so popular. That's why you saw so many YouTube people doing YouTube videos, and now you don't see them anymore. That's what I'm saying. Trips are fine. Right? I know, Shannon, because you ain't never stopped working. Right? But I'm saying, like, trips and things, if I can still have my trips or whatever, but being by myself, I know y'all didn't. I'm so sorry. Oh, I have Water Lily Sun. So she sent me Water Lily Sun. I already have that. I need to put this in my thing of stuff. I mean, to be quite honest, it was quite refreshing to me. I mean, I'm just being honest. It was a quite refreshing time for me. Rose Pom Pom EDT. Right? Right. Right. Because I miss the quarantine streets. Right. See, that's what I'm saying. It was quite. Now I gotta be a real person. I got real job. I got a real job. I got duties. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. This is Anit Gutal Rose Pom Pom. This is the EDT. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful rose. It's a watery, beautiful rose. Do I need it at this moment? Probably not, but it's really pretty. It's very pretty. See, the thing with sampling, though, is like some people can be okay with the samples. But then some people, you know, like me, be like, but then I need the whole bottle. Okay, so this is Mutiny. That's what she wrote. Mason Margiela's Mutiny. I never heard of this. Has anybody heard of this? So yeah, I mean, because I could think of a wealth of things to do. Wealth. I mean, just kind of lazing around. Right? I know that's right, Faith. You bought your first I'ma watch? What you buy? What'd you buy, D'Angelo? Well, let's see what Mutiny smells like. Does Mutiny... Oh, Mutiny smells kind of good. Right, that's the thing, Kelly. Right. Then when I see something I want, I'm like, damn it. Jubilation 25. I think Amina just bought that one too. Okay, this is nice. Oh, this is kind of nice. It's sweet, kind of floral, fruity. This is kind of cute. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry I'm doing that, but it feels like I got fragrance in my mouth. So let me get off fragrance for a minute. So that one smells good. Mutiny smells good. I am supposed to have done this evening, but it didn't happen, is nice. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because I've never heard anybody talk about that one. I was supposed to have, what am I trying to say? Oh, done a video today. I'm going to get to it though in the morning. I'm really going to get on my stuff. Hey, my love. Hey, Coco. I'm really going to get on it. I'm going to get on it. I'm going to get on. Hey, did your stuff come yet, Coco? Did it come yet? Because you just ordered it, right? The Royal Rose Morocco. Wait until you get it. This is Narciso Rodriguez Musk Noir. Now, y'all know I don't really buy. You know FedEx play you. FedEx will take some shit to go into Ohio. And the interesting thing is my stuff makes a stop in Ohio, but it don't go straight to Illinois. It'll go, my stuff always goes, if I do FedEx from them, it goes from New York to Mississippi to Kansas to Wisconsin, then to Chicago. That's the route it takes normally. Yeah, FedEx is the worst. You be like, so how many states is it gonna go through before? And it's like, you know, isn't there a direct route that you could do? You know, like you would think from New York to Chicago, it would be something like Ohio, maybe to Wisconsin, then to Chicago. But why is it going all the way to Mississippi? That just seems like a waste of gas. You better get your money back. You better get your money back. Ooh, this is Musk Noir by Narciso Rodriguez. That was a little rough. Oh, the hub is in Memphis and Mississippi. Okay, thank you for explaining it. But then why I gotta go to Mississippi? It could go to Memphis. Memphis is closer to me than Mississippi. And then it goes from there to Kansas. Okay. I don't like this. I don't know, something about this I don't like. Musk Noir. It's kind of sexy. Wow. Wow. Really, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Now they will do that one. They will do. Well, I love my postal service will say it's delivered. Well, you know you know what the postal service will tell me is like, now you know I got a UPS box, right? So shit goes to a UPS store. They'll tell me this they undeliverable. I'll get something that says from the post office it was undeliverable, to that there was no one there to pick to get the package. Oh wow. This is okay. It's getting pretty to me. It's getting pretty. It's getting pretty. So I have like really done good. I have not bought anything on any sale because ColourPop sent me a thing that said they had 30. It was like one day before they did the 25% off sale. Did you get the email that said 30% off everything? Um, uh, and I did good. I didn't buy a thing. I started a cart too. I have, and Juvia's Place has 40% off. And y'all know I want the nudes, right? Juvia's Place has 40% off everything. And you know I want the nudes. I want all of the nudes. And it's so hard for me because I'll be like, you know what, just go and get all the nudes. Just get them all. But I didn't. I did not get them. I said, I'm not getting them. I'm not getting them. I'm not getting them. And I'm proud of myself because I didn't. Now, and there's a few, you know, because I get all the list. So I've done really good. But I am. You just bought backup refer brushes. But I bought some recently too, so I can't say nothing. Now, I did. But I am planning on buying some stuff on the 21 Days of Beauty. So that's why I'm doing good because I have stuff on the 21 Days of Beauty that I want. And so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Okay, so this is Killian's Adults. Because I said I'm buying them Jaclyn Hill highlighters. And it's like, listen, can we say that Jaclyn Hill is a comeback kid? Because she done came back on our asses. And damn it the hell, I'm buying some Jaclyn. I will not buy her lipsticks, but I will buy some, you know, powder products. And they've been out for a while, so they're okay. So this is Killian's Adults. Oh, it smells very boozy. Okay, this smells like straight, like cocktail. Okay, Killian. Right. Well, I'm sorry, Faith, but I'm getting them damn highlighters. I'm getting her highlighters. That's all. They're powder products. I'm okay with it. She'll come back here. I said she was gonna come back. I would not watch her stupid ass videos though. But I have got to, apparently I must be following her on Instagram because she had a picture. Did I order? I forgot. I saw a picture of her on a toilet. She had some picture talking about every queen needed a throne. She was sitting on a toilet. And I'm just like, girl, stop. You don't need to do all this shit. You older now. That's that shit you should have done in your early 20s when you was establishing yourself. You are Jaclyn Hill now. You ain't got to do this stupid shit. Stop it. I was like, no. Yes, it's some picture of her sitting on the toilet. And she's like, every queen needs a throne. Some stupid shit. And I was just like, and everybody like, oh, and high-fiving it. Right? I was like, what's the point? I'm like, girl, stop. Girl, stop. I was like, girl, stop. Please stop. Right, see there, yeah, I've won at least 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, it was like, you too old. There's some stupid shit now. Come on now. No, we don't need to see you sitting your ass on the toilet. That shit ain't cute at all. Yeah. I'm like, no. Okay, this smells good. Killian Adults. Damn, did I miss out on this? See, here's the thing. I'm trying to do better. Yeah, that whole trying to be relatable. Right. If they like, yes, girl, post that toilet pic. I'm with you, Shelly. Right? No, no. But you know what? Can we just say that most of these people don't have the right people in their corner? Cause you be seeing stuff that people be posting. You be like, do you have any friends? Does anybody like you in real life? Because they said, yeah, do that shit. Yeah, I think I should have got a dose too, because it smells really good. I'm thinking I'm liking it. And sometimes you have to go. Do you have any friends? Because some people be putting stuff up, and you be like, nope, you ain't got one damn real friend. You don't have one real friend. And I'm gonna say this: I think people, um, you know, they they want somebody around them to tell them the truth, but then they really don't, and that's the problem. So people don't tell them the truth, and so then they let their asses go out there and look stupid, you know. So that's what I think happens. I think that's what happens to people. I think it's like sometimes, when they start getting big, they be like, you want somebody near you to tell you the truth, but then you really don't. Because then if they tell you the truth, some people just don't want to really know the truth. I swear to God, I want people to tell me the truth. I swear. If I'm looking crazy in these streets, I'm about to put a dumbass picture up. I want you to tell me the truth. I want you to say, no, don't do that shit. And tell me why, because this is not a good look. I just need people to tell them, because I'd be like, you ain't got no damn good friends. See, that's what I'm saying, Shelly. The whole thing is that, hi, Sonny, is that people say they want the truth, but then, and I'll be honest with you, real talk, honey, as they say, the truth sets you free, and your ass will follow. You know what I'm saying? People really act like they want the truth, and that's what I learned in life. People really don't want the truth, because then you be like, do you really want me to tell you the truth? Because now I'm going to tell you this. If you ever ask me a question, I promise you, if you ask me a question, Lou, and you have this question you ask me, and then I go, do you really want me to tell you the truth? And if we're in this place where you can see me and see my head cocked, I go, do you really want me to tell you the truth? You have to know at that point, if you say yes, the truth might not be what you want to hear. And that's just, I'm just saying. So if you ask me a question, I go, you really want me to tell you the truth? And I look like you like this, then yeah, but see, the thing is, Dre, these people are on social media that they are social media. They putting themselves out here. Because I've had some of my friends really get mad at me, and I'm like, well, listen, but here's the thing. I don't mind a mess, but if you a public mess, I'm about to tell your ass about yourself, because I'm trying to help your ass. Because I like when the people, okay, because we all got them friends who put their messy shit out there. Right, the oversharing. Thank you. When they oversharing and they put the messiest shit out there, and then I'm like, take that shit down. Because I have sent too many messages over the years to people on Facebook. I need you to take that shit down, because that's not a good look. And people get mad at me, but I'm just telling you, that shit ain't a good look. Now, you might not like, one of my cousins and me got into it because I told him that shit. I said, that shit ain't a good look. Listen, I'm a mess. But I'm not a mess when I'm out here. Come on, you know what I'm saying? That shit, I had a cousin got real big ass mad at me because I said that shit ain't a good look. I said, I'm just trying to tell you what you look like. Now, you don't, if you don't want nobody, I'm telling you, the people who sitting up there hyping you ain't your friends. I said, because they bullshit shit, you know. Oh yeah. Now let's just be honest. And it has slowed down because I think people have finally started getting the hints. But boy, don't you remember? Hey, Melissa, don't you remember the years? The mid 2000s were great years to watch relationships implode on Facebook. Those were the best. You know, the 2011 till about 2017. You know what I'm saying? That was that mid 20s, the 2010s. That was a good time to watch relationships. See what I'm saying, Drea? Those were some good times to watch the subliminals, you know. And then the thing about it, and I need somebody. Can we just tell people that subliminals aren't really subliminal? Can we just tell this people? Right. Ooh. Yes, and I promise you, it's the ones who really do it are the ones who put all their shit out there. You know, they put everything out. Oh, I love this man of mine. I love him. He's the best thing ever. You know, he's the sun in the east, and when it rises and when it sets, it is him. It is him. It is him. And then when the shit break up, then they say some ignorant shit. You know, men ain't shit. You know, here you give your whole self to a person, and then right. Courtney, I love it. I used to love it. It was like great. It was great, you know. Right? And I mean, they just be, and then all of a sudden they can't stand each other. That's motherfucker. As I said all the time, ooh, I said this, and I said, and people got mad at me. I said, let me tell y'all, I said, ladies, when you break up with a man, don't be putting out there that his penis is little and his sex sucks. Is terrible. I said, because you was sitting up there talking about how big it was and how he was breaking it off. He was breaking your back, right? Right. So once you break up, do not post that he got a little wanker and the sex is bad. You know, because 2 months ago you was talking about how you was weak from it. Girl, shut up. Right. And then they back together and it's all love again. And the thing is, like I've always said, is then they want to get mad when people ask questions. You done put your whole life out here. We are invested in your relationship. We are invested in all this stuff. I need clarification. I need closure. If y'all broke up, I need some closure. I need the closure. Okay, so this one is Rue Saint Honore. You know what? Facebook ain't ridiculous. It's the people on Facebook that's you know, people are always in my business. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Y'all put us in your business. That's like my people on the front street. You know what I'm saying? The people. Why get mad at me if I... Don't get mad at people, video your ass on the street because you sitting on the fucking street. You on public property. You are. I pay for that. I pay for that street. If you on the street, I'm gonna film your ass. I'm gonna film your ass. Ooh, you want to say that already? Smells pretty good. So I'm gonna have to start putting some of these on my skin. You know, it's just, and then, oh, the check-ins at the hospital. No, and it's not just the check-ins at the hospital, Shelly. But don't you can't stand when they do the pictures? No. Hold up, no. The ones that kill me are in the hospital bed with the IV. With the IV. Looking like they about to die. I'm like, really? Who's taking your pictures? is taking your pictures? Really, I just need to. Good night, Courtney. Who's taking your pictures? Because that's what be killing me. I'm like, who's taking the pictures? Oh, yes, and the medical bracelets. And then here's the thing they always do. They just do the medical bracelet. So all you see is the medical bracelet. I'll be like, are you serious? Are you serious? Is this what we doing as adults? We got to put all this in there? Okay. No. Mm-mm. We're not doing this. Feel better, Courtney. But yeah, I just be like, what? And then they want to. Oh my God. The John Legend and when they lost that baby, I was like, okay, now I know y'all. I know, Christy, you like to share things, but this is just too much. I mean, I was like, it was a terrible time, but I was thinking, why would you post this up? I mean, honestly, no. Mm-mm. I was very confused. This is Bloom by Profumo di Fiore. Oh, is this Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiore? So yeah, I was like, but here's what always happens though, and I'm just being honest. And then people say respect our privacy. Right, I mean, right. They were beautiful black and white pictures and everything. It was like really well done. Right, because she's real quiet about her pregnancy. You got to take it. Right, yeah. And like, I understand, like, if you're saying, oh, somebody passed away or something. But when you be going deep into it, right, they be like, respect the privacy, please. Well, hell, you done put it all out there for us. Okay, this is a beautiful tuberose. I see why people like it. I'd be like, what? Okay, so that was Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiore. This is pretty, y'all. Ooh, this is gorgeous. I'm like, what? And see, maybe because we didn't have that stuff, it was. I mean, I took some first day of pictures, but that was, good Lord, when the fuck was it? 2000. When did they start school? 1990 something. Oh, right. First day of school for me was in the 90s. And not the COVID test with their nose swabs. That's so invasive. No. This is Terra de Joya. Ooh, this is pretty. But this smells like something from back in the day. Terra de Joya by Dolce & Gabbana. It smells like something from back in the day, and I can't think of what it is. But it smells like a perfume from years ago. Interesting. I have to look that up to see what they say it smells like. Because it does smell like something I used to like from back in the day. I need to finally try this Neroli stuff. Let's try that bottle that I bought. You remember my Roger and Galette? It's sitting on the floor. I still haven't tried it. I still have not tried this Neroli stuff I done bought. I'm telling y'all, don't y'all hate that? It's like, oh, let me put on my oil for my skin today. I just felt my skin was a little sticky. And I was like, you need to put your oil on. Yes, Karen takes really beautiful pictures of her garden and her cats. Whew, okay, my skin. Whew, thank you, Lord. Yes, it's a very nice. So what did? Yeah, it's like you just can't be posting up people's pictures. Not putting the list, but I'm gonna post up G Sun. I'm just letting y'all know. While we talking shit, I post up G Sun, and y'all better not say a damn thing about that. I post my G Sun. Matter of fact, I had to run out the house, y'all. I almost didn't go live. That was part of the reason why I was running late, because he was like fighting with me. He wouldn't let me out. He was not letting me out. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Ooh, let me show y'all what I found today, y'all. Let me show y'all what I found today. Let me see what y'all was talking about. Ah! Ooh, I almost fell out this damn chair. I was not in it all the way. So let me show y'all what I found today. Because this is obviously random night. Just so everybody knows who's watching this, who's in here. This is some random ass shit. Right, Baby B does have his own IG. Okay. Okay, so let me show y'all what I got. And you know, sometimes our kids don't let us be great. Oh, it's a no, it's about Louisiana one. You heard him. Trying to do my detox. I'm trying to detox a little bit this weekend. Finally. This is so sad, but I've been home for a year. And now I finally go back to work and I decided, you know, you might need to start detoxing here and there. Okay, so let me show y'all what I found. I'm gonna take my stuff before I go to sleep. Don't you hate when you're trying to drink water and it gets stuck? And then you gotta like get it down. It's like a knot in your chest. Okay, this is so fucking random. Mm. Now, I don't go to Walmart often. I try to avoid the Mart wall as much as possible. Um, I just put that's what I was just putting on. I just put it on. What pills? See, I use hold on, let me put on my eye cream too. What I found, I go to Walmart every once in a while. I don't go often. But when I do go, I go down the tea aisle because for some reason this Walmart be having some quite interesting things. So I found this. This is a cold water infusion. Right. It's strawberry lemon orange blossom. This is by Bigelow Botanicals cold water infusion, and it's strawberry lemon orange blossom. Hi, let me say. Oh my God, Shelly, that's terrible. That is terrible. And then I found this one, y'all. I was like, what in the cocktail tea thing is this? This is called Tazo Mixology Ginger Lime Moscow Mule. Make your taste buds dance with a bright blend of green tea, zesty lime juice, and a kick of ginger. Just add water or seltzer and enjoy. So y'all know I forgot to get the seltzer water because I will be doing this with seltzer water. So it said for extra kick, add muddled mint, fresh lime, or a splash of ginger juice. So I'll be putting a little fresh lime in here and a little extra ginger. Serve chilled or on the rocks. Now you know this is calling for some vodka, ain't it? I mean, they calling it Moscow. You got them too? Alicia be having everything. I swear, Alicia have everything. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? A splash of vodka? Yes. Yes. A green tea Moscow Mule. Let me put on some eye cream though for real. I'm about to say, is my eye cream out? Whew. Okay. Thank you for saying it. So I'm using don't it sound good? I mean, I have never seen this before because I used to buy Tazo chai all the time. So I'm gonna have to change the name of this to just Sunday night random ass chat. We just gonna call this Sunday night random ass chat, right? Oh, and then I bought some stuff from Trader Joe's. Why did I see a $3.99 hair mask from Trader Joe's? I gotta try that. I have got to try it. I was like, okay. Now let me just say this. The other thing, and I'm being real with y'all, this is the real deal. Here's another thing, and Shelly will attest to this and Karen will attest to this. I really hate when people ask you about their makeup. Let's get back to people who don't want to hear the truth. Don't ask me about your makeup because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to be like, you need to blend a little more. The colors didn't quite blend well. Put your people get mad at you because all they want you to do is compliment it. Well, if you want to compliment, you don't ask me how does it look because I'm going to try to help your ass out. Oh, I don't know about that. I haven't even noticed how my subscriber count was, to be quite honest. I have told too many people about them damn big lashes and nothing else. Yeah, Tazo Chai was that the first one that I used to use? No, not Tazo Chai. I used to use years ago. What's the original one? In the purple and I tell them they need to wear a different type of lash. Yeah, I don't even be noticing mine. I'm just so off. I'm so off the grid on those type of things right now. D'Angelo, I will say this. D'Angelo kind of handsome. He got a nice voice. I'm throwing it out there for you. Somebody Kia sent me Fenty. I'll talk about that when I do my review of them all. Ooh, girl, I'm so tired of the damn that light ass concealer. What? Now you know he ain't gonna do that. Y'all better leave him alone. He is not doing that. He is not doing that. Y'all just leave my D'Angelo alone. Y'all just leave him alone. Right, he ain't doing none of that no time soon. I promise y'all that. Right. We just trying to get a Baltimore meetup. If I can figure out my if they can tell and they can straighten out my what's the name, my tuition and my grad program, I'm coming in October. Y'all better be around. No, I'm just I probably not because it's too late to get a good deal on a ticket. But if they hadn't been messing right, no cameras. Like a kabuki dancer. For one thing, these people be sending you off. People be sending you off on the makeup stuff. They be having, because if you start watching them and you see how these young girls put this stuff on, they send your ass off. You gonna stop doing what? You gonna stop doing what? Oh, messing with. Now okay? When we start messing with each other? When do we start messing with each other? The light concealer is a problem because they take it. Have you ever watched somebody put the concealer on the makeup channel? They put it. It's so much concealer. I'm like, damn. What the hell are you concealing? Your entire life story? What are you concealing? Where are you doing? Going into witness protection? What's going on? Because they put that shit on. It's so fucking thick. And it's like, I really would like to see you in person. Because I know you look a hot mess. I'm like, did you really think that was good look? Right. And my question, I always want to ask them, how much concealer do you go through in a month? Because when you see them put that concealer on, you know, you know that they must go through like 4 or 5 in a month. I'm like, what? And you know, it's like when you first start getting back into makeup or get into makeup, and you looking at that stuff and trying to do it, you like, wow. Cause I ain't go right. And it always looks like high beams under their eyes. You know, they put on so much concealer. It's so light and bright. It looks like this. They look like they got high beams. It looks like there's high beams under their eyes because it's so damn light. Well, you know, okay, I was thinking, you know what I just thought about? I gotta set this up for my kids. I gotta see if I can find it. I was just thinking, hold up. It just occurred to me that, because I was thinking about, because, you know, I teach freshmen. And I thought about it, I said, hold on. 40 years ago, I was a freshman. 1981, I was a freshman. I was like 40 years ago. I said, God damn. Oh yeah, when they put it on, if I hadn't done my skincare, we could have done the whole thing. Cause they put it all up under here. They put it across here. Let's not forget the right here. You got to put it right here. The 3 right here. You got to put so much under your eyes right here. Then you got to put it over here, and then you got to blend it in. Then you got to put the powder on top of it and let it bake and sit. Now that's the thing. Then they put it on. Then they got to put it on, like, you know, put it a incredible amount on. Then let it sit and bake on, and then take it off, and then come on. Now, I thought that's what you were supposed to do, right? When I first really started getting back into makeup, we didn't do all that back in the day, right? And I was putting that shit on, and I was like, this is terrible. I was like, no, I can't do this. I was like, what? Because I tried to bake. Baking is for the young. To put that huge amount of powder on, let it sit on your face. No, not the silver with the black. Ooh, right, exactly. That is drag makeup, and I am so glad that women are getting out of drag style makeup, and looking like women. You know, just wearing makeup that's fresh, and I ain't into natural looking makeup, but damn. I'd be like, what are you doing to yourself? No, stop it, honey. Stop it. Right? Right. Girl, because you remember back in the day, honey, that black eyeliner as lip liner was a thing. They would put on that black black eyeliner as lip liner. Because remember, when we were young, they didn't have a lot of lip liners or something like that. So everybody used eyeliner. You can tell them nothing. Because they believe, why does a 19-year-old need to? Because they believe they're trying to look young. They're trying to get that pooched out look. They're trying to get it when all they need to do is put on some. You say just use joint compound. And we know I love me some makeup, but I'll be like, damn, y'all out here looking real bad, y'all. Yes, every time you do try to do a soft look, it never happens, Coco. It never does. It never does. Even though I try sometimes. So everything, I'm gonna do some nice soft makeup, and that don't happen either. I can do a few here and there, but I start putting on some eyeshadow. If I start putting on eyeshadow, I'm like, why I want it to look nude? What's the point of nude eyeshadow? I need to look dramatic. I need to look dramatic as fuck. That's what I need to look. Dramatic as fuck. That's what I need to look like. And then I feel complete. I feel the completion of the day. Oh, what am I doing that one? Oh, is it over here? Honey, that's because you love a good smoky eye. You can't help yourself. You cannot help yourself. I want to put on something tonight. I got to do some of those. Y'all know I'm a half cut crease kind of girl. Y'all know that's my thing. Half cut crease. Maybe a little halo eye. Maybe a little spotlight eye. Some a halo eye, whatever they call it. But I love a half cut crease. That's my look. Sam Fine said that's the best one look. Sam Fine swears by a half cut crease. I'm like, half cut crease. There we go. Right, right. What, Nikolai? Oh, Kiss Me Intense. It's powdery and soft and sweet and cute. Girly. Girly. Right. Oh, yeah. But I also think, and I be trying to tell women, like, because somebody was around me recently, and I said, listen, I said, all you got to do is figure out how to do one good eye look, and then just change the colors up all the time. I think so many times women think it's so hard to do eyeshadow, especially when it really isn't. All you got to do is figure out one way to do it, and then you just change the color. That's it. Once you know one good way, you're good to go. You can make it happen all the time. You just got to figure out and blend it. That's all I need you to do is blend it, and we all good. I need to work on my IG page. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about something I need to do. Yeah. 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 Yeah, you just need to have one, maybe two that you can do really well, and then you just keep it moving, and you're all good. You can make this shit happen every time. Well, I gotta do my hair tomorrow. Oh, I didn't remind me. I gotta as soon as I'm done with this, I gotta schedule our live tomorrow. Yes. Hi, Jay Cook. Hi, Jay Cook. So I gotta work all this stuff out tomorrow. Okay, so now I do need to do. I need to check my email school. I think I got some homework. That's what I was just saying. I gotta schedule our live as soon as I'm done with this. Yeah. And then I gotta play with my plants in the morning. I got a lot of plant stuff I need to do in the morning, so I'll be doing that. Let me finish washing my towels. What else I gotta do? What else do I have to do? Oh, finish cleaning up this floor. Throw all this garbage out. I'm trying to get some adulting done this weekend. And I clean up my bedroom. Because G-Son, I swear the boy comes through my room and he like a freaking tornado. He just be throwing shit around, tearing up paper. I'm like, what? Boy. So, and I'm trying to, I am going to be working on my adulting skills because I gotta buy some more furniture. I got all these damn plants. I gotta bring them in soon. I gotta have lights for them and everything. Mm. So we done some sampling. What else should we do tonight? Let's just try these out finally. Since they're here, let's try these out before I forget again and throw them someplace. Because quite honestly, they're going to be thrown in some so somebody can have them. Because I really don't want these. Let's see how they smell. But let's see how they are. Which one is this? Is this duo? This is duo and this is twin, right? Yeah, this is twin. I gotta wash clothes. I gotta be ready for school on Friday. I mean on Tuesday. Okay, first off, it don't even spray out good. What the hell was that? Did y'all see that? Oh. It was a bad I'm sorry, but I have to say it. It was a bad squirter. That was a bad squirter. That was a terrible squirter, y'all. I was trying not to. Okay. Hold on. Let me get my water out the way. I'm going to take some paper so I ain't got to put it back on my skin. Watch this. Can y'all see it? Okay, now, first off, you know it's right up here. Here's the little hole. That's all I'm saying. Let's see, can y'all see it? Oh my God, this shit is going in the wrong direction. It is going all over, all down. It's dripping down. It's terrible. It's a bad squirter. Okay, let me put this away. See, I got stuff all over my hands. It's a bad squirter. It smells okay. It's just like a really... What? It's just saying it's a bad squirter. Okay, let's see how twin does. Let's see how it smells. Because if it smells sour, I'm going to say it had asparagus for dinner. But I'm just saying. I just want to say that we just really, really, this is sad. We're these old ass people and it just gets us off every time. It's actually not bad. It's kind of sweet, kind of fruity. It's not bad. It smells pretty decent. You know, it smells like right? Okay, so now let's try twin out. I'm gonna try to put twin on me too, but shit. Okay, so let me spray it on. Twin got a strong squirt. Twin got a strong squirt. See, twin got that strong squirt. Boom, like that. Twin got that strong. Twin got that strong squirter. Twin is kind of interesting. What? Ooh. Twin smells kind of good now. Twin could get him some. Twin is not... We should get the... You know what? I should get the duo and twin for him and see how they smell. I'm not buying this bullshit. I'm not. I'm just saying bigger seems to be better. Don't get me, don't. Yeah. I like twin a little better. Like, duo is... Little man is a... It's like a floral, fruity, but bigger is a little better. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. I'm sorry. For anybody who comes, yes, there's a duo on the twin for him. I definitely saw twin for him. I definitely saw twin for him. Oh man, 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 man. I mean, it's like a clean fragrance. Kind of. I think it's shaped the same way. I would, but you know what? I would. I think they should make it a little different. But I think it's about the same shape. However, wouldn't it be interesting if they had made it the different? Like they went a little opposite way with the packaging? Because I'm sorry, we know what this looks like. But wouldn't it have been different interesting? I think it looked just like this. I wish it now it would have been interesting if it had been a little different. Yeah, I think so. Cause I definitely saw twin for men. Or duo. I saw one of them had it. So I'm assuming they had, both of them had a male version. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, bigger one smells a little fresher. It's kind of like more of a clean fragrance, but not soapy. It's kind of good. It's got a floral vibe to it. It smells pretty decent. It smells pretty decent. No complaints. All I'm saying is bigger is better though. Wouldn't it be interesting though if it did look a little differently? DJ will lose his. He'll be like, "Ma, really, Ma?" Listen, I had to get that little Negro over here first. I told y'all my son feels like he's bored now. So even though DJ makes really good money, dealing with the car insurance, he says he's bored. So now he's gone and gotten a bartending certificate. And now he wants to be a bartender on the side, so he can have something to do with himself. Matter of fact, I need to text him and find out how that went. So yeah, that's what he's doing now. Like I said, I told him, I said, go make that extra money, send it to your mama. It's kind of musky. The twin. Can somebody look it up? Azaro twin for her. It's by Azaro. Let's see what the notes are. Can somebody pull up the notes for us? Okay, so every once in a while, me, Brandon, and B get caught up in Ratchet TV. So we've been watching on Discovery Channel, Put a Ring on It. Have y'all seen that shit? There's 2 seasons of it. Oh, I got the hiccups. Hold on, y'all. So we've been watching this show, Put a Ring on. And the premise is they're having issues. These couples, hold on. See, it's not bad. Thank you, Karen. in a pocket perfume, like a pocket. Never. See, you gonna make me go there, Mario. See, you was gonna make me go there. I got the hiccups, y'all. Why can't I get rid of them? Hold on. Let me see if that'll help. Oh my goodness. See, I was about to say pocket, right? Yeah, I get the musk and the peachy irisy vote. Don't choke on them seeds, cause we ain't trying to choke on the seeds. Most people I know are spitters anyway. I swear for Jesus, y'all are just, even when I'm trying to be righteous, y'all is just wrongish. You know, I'm trying to be a good Christian woman on here, on the tube. I be trying to be a good Christian woman, and y'all just be throwing me down the shaft. Right, y'all just be throwing me down. Y'all just be throwing me down. Just be throwing me down the shaft and everything. You know, folks, I'm gonna just see that Lulu. Yeah, y'all do. Because I'm a good Christian woman of faith and honor. Oh, down the shaft. I ain't even think about what I was saying. And I just kept saying, you just throw me down the shaft. The double entendres up in here is just. Twin for Men is composed of bergamot, green apple, mandarin, sweet almonds, patchouli, nutmeg, rosewood. We might have to get that one, y'all. We might have to get it. We might have to get some of that. Hi, Patience. That do sound really good. I might have to get that one for us to try now. What if it's extra large, though? What if it's extra large, though? That would be interesting. You know, maybe it's a little more linear. Maybe it's a little more linear. Maybe it's a little more. Maybe it could be just a little more linear, because these are you know, they got a curve to them. They the curved ones. You know, curves. You know, so I'm gonna say. No, maybe just a tad more linear. Not this curve, because the wrong curve could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Some curves is just a little too curved up. I like how we're getting this across without really saying it. So I'm not. You are absolutely right. We don't care, curved or not. You are absolutely right. Mario, say that 3 times. Absolutely right. We don't care. You right. You right. You absolutely right. I mean, I can't even dispute what you just said. You absolutely are right. You know? You right. You have a very valid point. I can't even hi Taffy. What we talk? It kind of went awry, Taffy. So I can't even say what we're talking about right now. It's off. Um, it just went off so badly. I can't even say where it's supposed to be right now. I don't even know. Curves are cool on certain people and certain things. Not every curve is cool. I know because I'm a woman of faith and honor. So I don't know how this happened. Right, yeah, right, thank you, Shelly. 100% perfume. Exactly. We are really talking about perfume. Yup. Yup. Cocoa butter is a good smell though. Cocoa butter, low key cocoa butter get a lot of stuff done. Stuff folks be smell like cocoa butter. You be like, ooh, you smell like the motherland. If I smell somebody smelling like that, yeah, I'm telling you, on a good hot day, and a man with some cocoa butter on, smelling like the motherland, with walking with a little, with that good little stride, got that walk, got that pimping. I'm just saying. You notice perfume talks have to go right. I don't know how that happens, Taffy. I'm so sorry. With a smelling like the motherland, smelling like sunshine and breezes. Coconut oil is okay, but it don't have the right. It ain't strong enough. It's the cocoa butter. I'm trying to give y'all I'm giving you some game. I'm giving you some game. The cocoa butter be smelling like sunshine and breezes over the Sahara. Smelling like sunshine and breezes over the Sahara. Taking me back to my ancestors. Be having me out here thinking I'm out here with my ancestors in the motherland. I be like, what do you need from me, king? Because I know you was a king. King. What you want from me? Right? What you need from me, king? Right, Wakanda forever. A slight hint of cocoa butter can turn a head. Cocoa butter wafting in the breeze, right? Whew, child. Be making me feel like I'm in Wakanda, like I am about to be out here. Oh my Lord. Just use subtle cocoa butter. And then give it a little sheen to your skin. Don't be having on no t-shirt that fit just right. And then you got a little sheen to your skin from the cocoa butter, and I get that waft of cocoa butter in the air. I might follow you down the street. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. How are you? And don't be wearing. Hold up. Don't be wearing no Egyptian musk on top of it. Not the oil. You got to get it from the oil man. You get you some Egyptian. Have cocoa butter and Egyptian musk on from the oil man who be on the corner selling his oil. You know who I'm talking about. He got the big ass thing that he be pulling it out and just be like his big old thick case of oils, and you get that Egyptian musk on and cocoa butter. Lord, I will not. Please, Lord. I cannot take the temptation. The devil is tempting me, and I is weak, Lord. I will try, but I is weak. Oh, knock chomp is good too, though. Knock chomp is definitely for the locks, boys. Locks and bad decisions. You know, he got the big ass thing. You know what I'm saying? He pulling it out. He got all the oils for you. Whoo, Lord Jesus. Egyptian musk and cocoa butter. Whoo. All I can say is thank God the 90s we didn't have camera phones. Do you think about this? Think about this. For us older people. I am so glad that people didn't have camera phones back in the day. Because some of the things that we did. So let me tell y'all one of my bad stories. Cause I'll be filming my people. Y'all know who I am, CC 15 Theater. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you some crazy shit I did. That thank God it was the 90s and nobody was filming me on their camera phone. Because so let me tell y'all. Confession time. Let's just have a confession. In the 90s, wasn't nobody carrying them camcorders. That came later. We didn't have to worry about none of that shit. So I'm going to tell y'all a confession. We're going to have a confession on Sunday night before I leave out of here. Y'all going to get a confession. And the good thing is I could do this late in here because a lot of people won't watch it this far. All right. Yep. Okay. So let me just tell you. So I was dating this guy. And he's still around. And I promise y'all, okay, so let me tell y'all. One thing about this guy now, I'm like, you did not grow up since then. But anyway. See, this was before everybody was carrying camcorders. That was the early 2000s. Y'all was, So I was dating this guy. He was an artist, but he also owned an iron fence company. So he was doing iron fences all day. I kid you not. This man looked like he was carved out of ebony. I'm just being real with y'all. If he took his clothes off, the motherfucker looked like he was carved out of ebony. Carved out of ebony. I mean, the muscles was perfection. So anyway, he wasn't the best guy, but I swear to God, that damn ebony would just send me off and I'd forget who the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So one day we got into it. It was the summertime. He had this Harley. And, he pissed me off. We were downtown. Now, I'm living in the suburbs. So, he pissed me off. We got into it and everything. And he dropped me off at the train station. And I was like, fuck it, drop me off the train station. I'm going home. Fuck your ass. I'm going home. And so I then got mad because he left. He did drop me. Right. See what I'm saying? Ebony car. This is just being honest. This is the honest moment. I swear to God, I just wanted him to take his clothes off just so I could look at him sometimes. Because the shit was so perfect. Right? The shit was so perfect that I just wanted to see it without clothes on. It was like looking at a statue. He was so carved and looking like beautiful, deep ebony. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting up here And so we got into it. He irritated me, and he just left me at the motherfucking train station. So then I was like, this nigga, I mean, he really left me, right? So he lived like down, he lived down from the train station downtown to get me home south suburbs. Um, I promise you, I used to make him oil up. I would oil him up just so I could look at him. He had one of them asses, y'all. You know that perfect man ass? It's got the right amount of salt. It's got right enough of muscle in it. Ah, okay, let me stop talking. And thighs, because he was picking up all that damn iron every day. He was literally like, they be putting the iron fences up. And he, oh, Lord, let me stop. Okay. So then I did the food, y'all. Everybody, now every once in a while we do the food. I did the food. He smelled like cocoa butter. He smelled like cocoa butter. He smelled like cocoa butter, and he smelled like cocoa butter and bad thoughts and bad decisions and, well, some kinky things, right? Kinky things. So anyway, I got mad. So then I go all the way down to where he lives at, because I'm like, this motherfucker left me. He just really I was like, I just knew he was just gonna come back. He didn't come back. So I go by where he is, and I see him talking to some broads. I was like, you motherfucker. Why did he pull off like a little? He pulled off and went around the corner. Why was I chasing him on foot while he's on the Harley? Because I'm like, we gonna get into an argument, and you just gonna leave me, and then you gonna go start talking to some broads? Oh, it was ugly. It was so ugly, because because he was fucking with me, right? He didn't just pull off. He gonna go just a little bit past, and then I'm chasing, and then he would just, as soon as I would get close to him, he would pull off a little more again. And finally I said, stop it. Yes, I did chase him, y'all. I chased him on foot. The next day, I was a little tipsy. I will say I was a little tipsy, right? Yes, this is shit we do when we're young. Honey, I was like, the next day, I said, fuck him. And I went and ran and got my train, because I was like, I can't be did I take the train home? No, I didn't. I had my old man. Okay, that's another story. But anyway, I wound up going home early in the morning. Right, honey. And you should have seen me running down the street after this man and going the fuck off, right? So, yeah. I then had to think about things. And then the next day, I thought about it. I said, what the fuck did you just do? And then that was the moment I said, okay, we might have to leave this alone. You know, it was like, I might have to leave this alone. I might just have to leave this alone. So, yeah, I had to leave that shit alone. So I kind of started backing up off of him at that point, because I was like, you done just done the fool. You done the straight crazy fool. No, man, we can't do this again. And that's the truth. The only time I ever chased a man. And I had to think, I said, girl, what the fuck did you just do? Baby. Whew. Whew. But once again, cocoa butter and some Egyptian musk will get you in trouble. Make you having bad decisions. Making bad decisions. Oh yeah, the park was a spot back in. Man, the forest preserves was hot. Right. But in that moment, I was like, did this? And he talking to somebody? He just gonna leave me? He gonna try to sit up here and holler at some bras? Oh man, I was I was like, and I And I had got to this point where I was doing the crazy, because there is a really crazy story about me. That's a mild story. There's a really crazy story about me and a man. Donnie told it a long time ago. I think Karen knows it. And so I had thought I had grown up. I was like, I was better than that. Because I got old. There's one that seems crazier than that one. Because back in my youth, I was a scrapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a scrapper. I square up. I'm a square up with your ass. Don't talk crazy to me. I'm a square up with your ass. So here's the story. And I think I told some of y'all this. Y'all have heard the story. So a lot of y'all have never heard the story. So we're going to tell this story. So my biggest crazy moment, and well, I did a few crazy moments with my first love, because I think your first love is always your hard, I call it your hard love. If you wind up with that person, y'all make it, y'all good. But it's usually that hard love. You do the craziest shit. You do the crazy shit and everything. So this was my first love. And okay, so this is what happened. So we had broke up for a minute. We were broken up at this point. And so I was out of town. I was at some of my friends' college hanging out, right? Yeah, the person still exists. You know how to control it. So I'm visiting my friend. Now he had some stuff in my house, right? My mother didn't know. So he comes over the house saying he's getting some of his stuff. So this is how the story begins. He says he's coming to get some stuff from my house, right? What he does is he comes into my house because he has some clothes in my house. My mother lets him in, not thinking anything of it. He took all of my winter coats with him. This is like in September. So he takes all of my winter coats with him. Kid you not. So we go back and forth about this shit. I'm like, motherfucker, bring me my goddamn coats. You done lost your damn mind. Bring me my fucking coats. So finally, about a month or so later, he brings me my coats. But all of the linings are ripped out of my winter coats. They were his. So now the thing was, this was like the 80s, right? So I had a lot of like oversized men's coats, because that's what I used to wear. But I had like these cashmere coats and shit. He ripped all the fucking lining out of them. Now, here was the points of contention. This was when I was in school, and I used to get, money from financial aid and stuff. So there was a coat that he had wanted. No, this is a different one. This is my super crazy story. So there was this particular coat that he wanted, and it was like a $300 coat. So I bought the coat for him. He was supposed to give me my money back, because this was like this really like it was a really nice coat, and it was like really popular, but it was from this little store on the north side, and it was like $300. So I bought the coat. Now when he came and got everything, he took that coat too, which pissed me off because I was about to sell it. So when I get home, I ain't got no winter coats, and since we weren't together, he had never given me the money for the coat. I had somebody about to buy the coat, because I knew somebody who wanted this coat really badly. So now you got this shit. So when he finally gives me back my coats, he doesn't give me that coat, of course, because he likes this coat, right? So this is a bone of contention between us. Now, mind you, at this point, I'm really not in touch with him, because it's the 80s, right? I ain't got no phones. We ain't got cell phones and stuff, so whatever. So one time when we were on the north side, we with Donnie. Y'all know Donnie. I'm with Donnie, and so we're in the car with a friend of mine, who's actually we were all friends, we're such good friends. He's Bianca's godfather, but we were all friends back then, right? We're driving up north, and he says that's his car. Now, apparently, since we broke up, this Negro then stole my, as far as I'm concerned, ripped up my shit, and you got a car now? Because he never had a car, right? This is, I was like 19 years old, maybe, was I even 20 yet? 19 or 20. So I said, and now when we see the car, we know where he's at, right? I went, so I know where he's at because it's a little arcade. It's this arcade that we used to all go to. So, this is the 80s. We used to hang out at arcades. I said, stop the motherfucking car. Stop this motherfucking car. So now I'm about to go into this goddamn arcade. Now let me just tell you what I'm wearing. So back then I was very 50s. I used to be very into 50s clothes. So I have on this big satin skirt with, how back in the 50s they wear their skirts with the like with the what's the names underneath them, the cans underneath them. So I got this skirt on, and it's like out here. Now mind you, I'm like this big. So I got this skirt on, and I got these like high heels on, and I go stomping into this motherfucker in my heels, looking like I'm some 50s, housewife, because I've got this big ass skirt on. It's satin, it's a taffeta skirt, and it's out to here, and I've got like this whole, right, this was my look back then, because we was coming from a party, and I'm working my little look. So I walk into there, and I see him, and this motherfucker got my coat on. So I looked at him. So yeah, I had a hoop skirt on. Thank you. And I tapped him because he was playing a game, and I tapped him. And I said, "Give me my coat." He turned around and looked at me, and he said, I said, "Give me my coat." So now he looks at me, and of course he's like, "Where the fuck did she come from?" Right? No, I never did the Jerry curls and stuff. So I start coming after. So then he walks toward the back of the place, and I'm stomping behind him. "Give me my shit, you motherfucking thief." That's all I'm saying. "Give me my shit, you motherfucking thief. You motherfucking thief, give me my shit." So by the time we get back to the back of the place, he looks at me. I then see he went back there because he had a girl with him. He was on a date. So he's going to get the girl to, because he's trying to get the hell away from me, because I'm calling him a thief throughout this damn place. Now, mind you, Donnie's behind me going, "Tweety, calm down. Tweety, calm down." I'm not calm. Now, the other thing is, at this moment, Donnie's wearing this wool, it was like a thin, cute little wool coat I had. This was my only coat that had a motherfucking, that he didn't have, and that didn't have that, so it had a lining in it, right? So she's got this coat on of mine. It's like this cute black coat, right? So he gets to the girl, and I'm like, "Did he tell you he's a motherfucking thief?" Now I'm just going off. "Did he tell you? Did he tell you he's a motherfucking thief? Did he tell you he's a motherfucking thief?" And so then he turns around to me, and he goes, "You better move before I slap the fuck out of you." Why did he say that? Now at this point, Donnie's between us, trying to get me to get away from him, trying to break this all up. And she's like, "Hold on." So she's talking to him, and as she's saying this to him, and he was like, "Move, I'ma slap you. Move, I'ma slap you." I said, "Oh, you gonna hit me, motherfucker?" And as I said that, I reached down and took off my pump. He said, I reached down, and I took my pump off my foot. And as Donnie's standing behind us, between us, trying to calm me down, trying to break us up. I said, oh, you gonna hit me, motherfucker? And I leaped over her back and started hitting him in the head with the heel of my pump. At that point, he was so, and I'm still coming. So Donnie goes, Tweety, stop. And so, because now, I got down, because I'm coming back again. I hit the ground. So, as he's looking at the fuck, and I'm about to keep going with this, because, you gonna hit me, because that's a trigger for me. You say you gonna hit me, I'm fucking your ass up. So, Donnie's like, Tweety, no. And they're like, stop. And it was some other people. And so, in my anger, this is how angry I was, y'all. I grabbed, Donnie was right there, and I grabbed the pocket of my own coat, and I said, fuck this shit. And I yanked. I don't know how I did this. This tells you when you're angry, you have know your strength. I ripped from the pocket. When I did this, I ripped my whole coat down to the hem. From the pocket to the hem, I ripped the motherfucker apart. And then I was walking out with one shoe on. And he's coming behind me. And I can hear him talking. And they're keeping him away from me because I'm still going off. So they dragging me out this damn place and trying to get me to wait. Because every time, if he had said one more word, I was still coming. I don't give a fuck. I'm still coming. That was my worst moment. I never went back into that arcade again because I never wanted. I was so embarrassed by the next day. I was like, damn, I did the straight fool up in there. But yeah, you say you gonna hit me, that's a trigger. If a man says he gonna hit me, he better hit me while he's saying it. Because I swear to God, I'm gonna try to kill you. If I'm gonna do whatever I can at that moment. That was one, he was lucky. And see, that was a good thing because normally I had my switchblade. Because I had a boss that gave me a switchblade, so I wouldn't be on the streets by myself without it. So luckily, the switchblade was in the car, because I jumped out the car. I think I left my purse in the car because it was always in my purse. So I didn't have my purse, so I didn't have my switchblade. Like Faith said, I didn't have my switchblade because that could have really gone bad. So I'm so thankful I didn't have it because that could have gone really bad. But yeah, I was hitting him. Because what I was trying to do, because I thought it through in a few seconds, I was trying to hit him in the temple. So I was hitting him in the head. Yep. So yeah. Yep. So that was my, now mind you, let me tell the truth. We wound up getting back together after that and moving in together. And then we had some other times when I whooped his ass. Yeah, and then we had another time I whooped his ass. Because, he was like, we wound up back. That's what you could tell we were young. Because I wound up getting back together with his ass. And there was another time, oh my God. Yeah. And I don't know why he would, okay, but he was like, what I didn't understand is, as I got older, I understood it. He had an issue with drinking, and he was one of them angry drunks. So every time he got drunk, he would get angry about some shit. And yeah, I mean, we had, y'all, one time. This when we living together though. So we are living together. Yes, the knocker in the car. Yes. And we had, so one time this is like when we were living together. I used to I was working in collections, right? So I had I got paid that day or something, and I had went shopping. My nephew was over hanging out. He was spending the night. He was like 5 or 6 years old at the time. Little Navi was like maybe 6 or 7 when he spent the night with me. So my mother had dropped him off. He was supposed to be spending the night. He was like watching TV. So we had this apartment. We had this like enclosed patio porch, and he had his little girl. He wanted to be a DJ, so he had his DJ equipment back there. For the people who remember, do y'all remember the gut buster? It was like this thing you did, and it was like you pulled it up. You know, you pulled it, and it was supposedly gonna work on that. So got this gut buster in the house. Now him and my friend, one of our friend David was there, right? And so when I come in the house, because I had went shopping or something, apparently he had been messing around with this damn gut buster. He pulled it because it was a string, it had a spring on it. Playing with it, it hit him in the foot, and he fucked up his foot. So fucks up his foot. So when I come in the house, his foot is all fucked up, but he had been drinking. So he's like, my foot is fucked up. Yeah. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, my foot is fucked up and you wasn't even here. And he's like going off on me for no fucking reason. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And so our friend David is there. And he's like, he starts telling me, he was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And I'm like, what is going on? So I go to our friend David. I'm like, David, what is going on? You need to get him out of here, because he's losing his mind and he's just going off on me for no fucking reason. So I'm talking to David, and now this is an enclosed porch. So one of the walls was exposed brick. I'm standing by that wall. He then grabbed me by my neck, y'all, and had me up against the wall and said, I told you to shut the fuck up. He got me by my neck, y'all. And I said, let me go. Why did he do that? Why did this stupid Negro do that? I said, let me go. And when he let my neck go, I slid under him and flipped around behind him and took him by his head and hit his head 3 or 4 times on that brick wall. And then I looked at my friend and said, take his motherfucking ass to the emergency room with that fucked up foot. And so, no, Dave didn't do nothing at that. Yeah, so it happened so quickly. David couldn't even do anything, because I'm telling you, he grabbed me. He was like, shut the fuck up. I said, let me go. And he let me go. And before anything could happen, I had fucked his ass up. So now here was the thing. So now this is the funny part. So now I'm fucking take his ass to the emergency room. Now the emergency, it just so happened there was a hospital like 3 blocks away from us. He comes back in later on, like afterwards. Now he's sobered up. He's been to the hospital. He had broke 2 of his toes. That's the first thing. But he told me, because I made his ass sleep in the living room, and he was like begging back to get in, right? He goes, yeah, they thought I was in a car accident, because he had this big ass knots on his head. They thought he had been in a car accident because his foot was fucked up and he had these knots on his head. And I was like, what you want me to do? I was like, and he was like, I'm sorry. Yeah. I did see him years later on after we broke up, like maybe 10 years later, and he was a mess. Right. One thing, and that's so funny, because like honestly, I've told people this, because like women be like, you don't know what you do in a situation like this. I'm like, listen, I know some women get weak, man put it, act like he gonna put his hands on you or anything. I know who I am. Man put his hands on me. My first reaction is to fight you. My first reaction is to fight you. To fight you. I mean, this happened. We was just talking about this the other day. So, this was recent. What was this? 2014, 2015. I gave this party, right? So we, I think I told you, some of you all, that I used to give weekend parties. So it was around December. We did this bow tie and what did we call it? Corsets and bow tie party. So we did this corsets and bow tie party, and it was really cute and everything. And so it was like, first thing, so we had this. And now, in order to come to the party, you had to pay. You had to, and you didn't get the address to the house that we rented out, because we used to rent out this, we would rent out this mini mansion. And so you it was a private party, so you had to, pay in advance to go. Okay, so anyway, we had, like, food there. People brought their own drinks and everything. And but we always had a punch. We always make a beautiful, always make a really good, punch or whatever. So anyway, somebody who was staying in the house, because we were doing something late the next day, we were going to have this brunch. Some people stayed over. Somebody in the house that was staying over gave this guy the address because she wanted to fuck around with him, right? So this is after the party. Negro ain't paid for this party or anything like that, right? So she's like, please, can he come in? I'm like, yeah, all right, because he ain't paid for shit, So he comes into the house that we've rented, and I was like, well, feel free to, if you want to try eat something, we got some drink. Oh, y'all ain't got no scotch? So now he come in here with this little attitude, talking about scotch and shit. Now, mind you, it's like 3:00 in the morning. I'm tired. I got to do a brunch in the morning. So I was like, what? I was like, are you in? I was like, whatever. I was like, but he was like acting like, oh, we should have had some top shelf liquor for him. He coming in, he needs some top shelf liquor. But you ain't even paid to come to this party. You're not even supposed to be in here. I'm being nice by letting you come in, right? But the party's over, so okay, I'm gonna let you come in. Almost everybody's gone. I'm gonna let you come in because this girl want to hang out with your ass. So I go upstairs into the room that I am sleeping in. It's like a few of us were gonna be in there, and we're just kind of talking about what happened during the party. And so I said, yeah, this motherfucker coming in here like he running some shit, and asking for hot top shelf liquor, and ain't brought in nothing, and ain't paid to be in here. People paid money for this. Well, he was coming upstairs and heard me, right? So he comes in, and I'm sitting on the bed. I'm like about to fall asleep, so I'm kind of almost laying down. And so he heard me, and he is like a younger guy. He gonna come in front of me. Oh, I said, what you saying about me? Yeah, like I'm scared. I said you ain't shit. I said, and so so fuck I thought of him. And so he was acting like he's coming toward me kind of aggressively. So I start pulling up, like, oh, so is this what we doing tonight? Now, mind you, I'm still in clothes because I ain't changed my clothes yet. So I am in a corset and a skirt and everything. I'm looking mighty, but I don't give a fuck. We about to fight now. And so look, there was other people in the house. There were men in the house. So at that point, that's when I started calling for them. I started calling the guys who were in that, because he didn't know there were men in the house. He thought it was just a bunch of women. He didn't know there were actually guys still there. So I started calling out all the guys that were in there. And that's when he figured out, oh, this is about to go down. I was like, get this motherfucker out of here before I fuck him. Ooh, how much did y'all hear? And I think I don't have any. Okay, because somebody put something in the chat, and let me know, did y'all hear me? And I think the chat just died on me. We've been on here for 2 hours though. I think the chat just died. Okay, you heard everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So by this time, I'm about to fight him. So now they got to pull me off. They trying to calm my crazy ass down because I am because I'm about to fight him. Look, my 40-something, almost 50-year-old ass was about to get up out the bed in my corset. Okay, and then because they heard me and I called some names, but the funny thing is when I'm in those moments, I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm a woman, he's a man. That is not my thought process. At that moment, I was trying to save him because I was thinking I'm about to fuck this Negro up. So my thought process in that moment was not that these men were going to come to save me. They was coming to save his dumb ass because it was about to go down at that point. So I have to remember You know, that I'm not carrying things like my switchblades, like my razor blades and stuff like that. I'm trying to get better, you know. So you know, I have to remember now, you know, that I don't do those things anymore. Because, you know, like you said, when we were young, we used to carry shit with us all the time. So I'm trying to, you know, do better. Do better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, he was like, because I think he really believed that, you know, I mean, he was just like, fuck you saying about me. What say it now? I said you ain't shit because you coming up in here, you ain't paid for shit. And he just couldn't believe that I would say it. I don't know. I think that people really believe that people are scared to say what they said, you know. And I get it because most people, when they say something about you, when you confront them, they're not going to say it. Well, shit, if you confront me about some shit I said, I probably, yeah, I did say it. What you want? You want to? If it's warrants an apology, I might give you one, but usually I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, yeah, I sure did say it. What you want? All right, y'all. And I have to remember that now. People carry things, you know. I mean, because like so many men will just have guns on them and shoot you. So now I do work very hard on watching my mouth and how I react to things, because you never know how these people are. You never know what they're about. So now I have to be conscious of that, because my first reaction is to square up. I just be like, oh, okay, we're doing this today. Okay, let's do it. Right, we didn't went from me chasing the motorcycle down, doing the fool and chasing the motorcycle. Oh yeah, so now I'm much better. Chasing the, you know, doing the fool, then, you know, the fight in the arcade, and you know, me trying to beat somebody up in a corset. That's what my kids be like, y'all. I used to tell people, I said, you do know your mama crazy. So if you tell me some shit, you you know that this shit could go bad. So make sure this is what you want me to do, because you know your mama crazy. Bianca be like, people don't know you are really crazy. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's like, so I you know, and that's what I try to tell people, and that's what Bianca always says. She says people really don't know Louise, because I am a kinder, gentler person. Right? I am so kind and gentle, because when people go do things now, I usually just like ignore them and walk away from it, as opposed to doing my usual, which was either want to fight your ass or say something so horrible that I'm going to hurt your feelings really bad for the rest of our lives. We can't go back. So now I just kind of like, I work off of I'm going to ignore your ass, because you're not even worth me giving you any. Good night, Shelly. You know, so that's the thing. So now with age, I have learned to, like, it really ain't that serious, and I just walk away from some shit, which some people really don't know how much I've really grown over the years, because the shit that could come out of my mouth could be some ugly shit. So I've learned to do better, and that's part of my doing better. I don't try to fight folks no more. And let me tell you something, I'm quicker to fight a man than a woman, and that's the funniest shit. Women, I don't really fight them, you know. So I'm about to get out of here. We've been on here for 2 hours. It is now 11 o'clock my time. Let me go on and go to sleep, because I want to get up early and do some work for tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Is that right? Hey, I'm gonna punch your ass in the mouth. So y'all have a nice day. Have a great day off if you got a day off, and if not, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. See you later. Good night. Good night.